Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I am so happy you stopped by. Today is Reviews Day Tuesday, and I'm really excited to bring you guys a review on the new Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous Foundation. This came out with the Katy Perry Instaglam collection just here recently. So I picked this up at Walgreens when they were doing Covergirl Buy One Get One Half Off, which is still going on this week. So if you are looking for this and maybe another Covergirl product, be sure to check that out. And I believe it was $6 and about 99 cents, somewhere in there. And of course you can get it at Walmart for a little bit less. And the shade I chose was number 220, and this is touted as a fresh complexion oil-free foundation. And so that it won't clog your pores, it's oil-free, of course suitable for sensitive skin and lasts all day. The back says, one simple step for a flawless, natural look that lasts all day. The formula blends easily and to even skin tone and reduces shine all day. So you guys know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I'm an oily skin girl. I mean, every once in a while I hit a dry patch or two, but for the most part I'm really oily skin. So when a foundation tells me it's going to be oil free, I am ready to test it. And to go along with that, I am the kind of girl that's always on a hunt for a foundation that looks kind of natural but still gives me nice coverage and keeps my oil at bay, which if you are like me and you have oily skin, you know it's kind of hard to find a foundation that looks really natural but keeps your oil off of your face. So I was really excited when this came out, and it's touted as a fresh complexion oil-free foundation because that is exactly what I look for in the summer months. Something that maybe has a little more coverage than a BB cream but is still very fresh on the face and is definitely oil-free. So I picked this up and I've been testing it out for a while, and I am really excited to say I love this foundation. I am going to cut to a demo of me applying the foundation really quickly. Okay guys, so all I've done is prime my face before I use this. I always use face primer. Whenever I test a foundation, I pretty much use the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, and that's my go-to. And now I'm just going to kind of dot this all over my face. I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender to blend it in. And you can already see I'm already getting pretty good coverage out of it with just one layer. So here you can see I've applied it to this side, and I just have the dots on this side. You can see it's covered up a really good deal of my redness and really evened out things. So at this point you can tell where I've applied it and where I haven't. I've gotten my cheeks and my chin, and complete nose T-zone area has been totally left out. So I am going to continue to apply, but you get kind of the idea of how good coverage this is just with one layer. I'm really pleased with it. I think it's a great foundation for kind of a natural lighter look. I really feel like this is the little sister to the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous, because it does last just as long, but it looks a little less heavy. It looks really nice and light and gives your skin just a nice kind of semi-matte polished finish to it. So I'm really pleased with it, and you guys can kind of see that's just one layer right there. I can still see a little bit of nose redness and a little bit of redness on my forehead peeking through. So I am going to dot a little extra on those areas. And that's probably my favorite thing about this so far, is that it is so buildable. I mean, a little bit of this stuff really does go a long way, a lot like the Outlast Stay Fabulous, but this is buildable in a way that is going to look really natural and really just kind of like your skin, but a little bit better. So there it is. That's basically one layer all throughout and an extra layer kind of in my T-zone, the area where I get a little more oily. You can really see it's got really good coverage, but it really does still look like my skin. I don't have any concealer or any powder on with it yet. So of course in the future of this video I will have on powder and concealer and things like that, but if you were someone that really felt like your skin could handle a little less coverage, maybe not powder, not concealer, you could really work with it. So basically you can see from the demo it's not quite full coverage, it is buildable, very easily medium coverage without a lot of building. I would say for me this is a medium coverage foundation. It's not so light that it's going to be sheer, but it's not so full and heavy that it's going to really cake up your face. For me, this is a perfect summer foundation. It gives me just the right amount of coverage, feels light on the skin, looks light. I've actually gotten a lot of compliments when I wear this foundation. It looks really nice and natural, and I think people can kind of tell that they're seeing your skin through that. I am going to zoom you guys in so that you can see some of my freckles and things like that on my face still through this foundation. So I want you to kind of get an idea of how it looks with powder and everything over top. So, okay, you can see already right here, you can see kind of my little freckle right there on my forehead. I've got one over on this side of my cheek. Over here you can totally see that, really visible, and of course you can see that it's still giving me that coverage right there, but yet you can still see my freckles. I don't see any redness on my face. I don't see any zits, blemishes, anything like that. You're just seeing my skin but better kind of look with this. You're still seeing freckles, you're still seeing everything that goes with natural skin, but you're also not seeing my flaws like zits, redness, anything like that. And I'm the type of person that, as you saw in the demo, I do get a little bit of redness around my nose, and you're completely not seeing that with this foundation, and it's not going to break down to where you're going to see that either. So I did want to mention, while it is a natural foundation, this does last all day for me. I feel like this is the kind of the baby sister to the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous, which you guys know is a totally full coverage foundation, and I absolutely love that for days when maybe I'm taking pictures or I'm going to be out and about and really want a flawless, like, airbrush finish that's perfect. But this is really like the baby sister. It photographs beautifully, it looks natural. It's not going to cover up everything, I will say that, but for the most part, if you're somebody like me that just has some redness, the occasional blemish to cover up, this is totally a good foundation for you, especially if you have oily skin. I find this works well with my skin's oils. It doesn't break down on me. I can wear it for a full day and not feel like my oils have washed away my foundation. Whenever I've had this on, I've worn it for up to 12 hours probably, and it looks really good still. Obviously, it's not going to look fresh as a daisy or anything, but for me, it looks really good still at the end of the day, and I'm really pleased with it. So if you have oily skin and you are looking for something that is a really natural foundation, feels light on the skin, and it's just going to be kind of a your skin but better, almost a stepped up BB cream but a step down from a full coverage foundation, this is the one for you. I did try this on my mom as well, and as you guys know, my mom is a more mature woman, and she's got more mature skin. She is kind of dealing with some dryness issues and things like that, and she still really enjoyed this. Her T-zone does get oily just like mine, but she does find that she gets a little dry as well. So she really enjoyed this. I think that dry skin could wear this. I'm not going to say dry skin could put a powder over this or could really have a moisturized dewy look with this, but I think they would probably enjoy it as well without a powder. I do wear powders over all my foundations. That's just how I roll, kind of. If you've watched my channel for a while, you know that's because I have oily skin. I always wear a mattifying primer and a powder over my foundation. But surprisingly enough, I really think this could be one that I could go without a powder. I love this foundation. It's really pretty, a really perfect summer foundation, and this is definitely going to be one that is going to be traveling with me, going with me everywhere throughout the summer, and I'm really enjoying this. That's my Review Stay Tuesday. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Leave me some comments down below if you've tried this foundation and you love it. Let me know also if you've tried the powder foundation that goes along with this line or the concealer. I'm thinking about picking that up because I was really pleased with this. I heard some really awful reviews about this and was hesitant to pick it up, but now that I know it's fabulous, I'm really intrigued to try the powder foundation and the concealer as well. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.